Good morning. Welcome to week 26 and 27. I'm so sorry. Last week was kind of bananas. It seems like every week I get closer to having my baby. It's ridiculous. Like I just don't have time for anything. I only work 4 days a week and I have 3 days off. So this seems like I'm just like it's all consuming. Like there's just so much to do. I got my baby nursery bedding in a couple days ago, and I'll show you guys a picture of that. Here's like the little bedding thing that I got. I don't know if you can see it. It's really cool. It was really cheap. It came with that didn't show very much. It comes with a crib quilt. It comes with a bumper, a crib skirt. Oh, my chair is moving here. Woo! That was fun, huh? Bumper, crib skirt, fitted crib sheet, 2 window valances, toy bag, diaper stacker, 2 decorative pillows, 3 wall hangings. It was only like $94. I got it on Overstock because it's like, okay, if I didn't already tell you, my nursery is going to be like it's kind of under the sea, but more like really soft colors, like not crazy like cartoonish stuff. Finally found something that I liked. So I don't know if you can see. I haven't opened it yet or washed anything. That's like a little sea turtle. There's a little crab right there. If you can see that one. And then this is like a seahorse. I don't know if you can see that. His face is covered. There's his face. It's just like really soft turquoise and white and kind of like a sage green color. So that's kind of be my nursery colors, like just soft colors. We still haven't ordered. I'm actually in the nursery right now. We haven't ordered the crib yet. My husband is like, we'll wait till the Labor Day sale. I'm like, oh great. Hopefully I don't have the baby by then, because who knows? It's kind of been crazy the last couple of days. I thought, okay, so I'm 27 weeks and I think 4 days pregnant right now. And I thought I was leaking amniotic fluid last Friday, so like almost a week ago. And I called my nurse's line at the hospital, and the girl, I don't know, the nurse seemed to kind of just shoo me away. I felt like she's like, "Oh, just put a pad on, see what color it is. Did you smell it? Blah blah blah." And I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of like put a pad on, and it like comes and goes. So I was kind of like worried about it, but then I guess the nurse didn't make a big deal about it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to do anything. Monday, I went to work and I have a pretty sedentary job. I'm just like an assistant manager at a apartment complex. So I'm like sitting most of the day. And at the end of the day, at like 5:30, I went to use the restroom and I just felt like something wasn't right. Like, I don't know. Every time I got up, I felt like something was weird. So I called the doctor's line again and the nurse's line again. And of course, the hospital, my OB's office was closed. So they paged the on-call doctor and they said they would call me in about 15 or 20 minutes. And I didn't hear back right away. So I was like, well, I need to go grocery shopping. Duh. So I went grocery shopping. And as I'm checking out in the checkout line, I'm about ready to swipe my debit card. And the doctor calls me. And I didn't even hear my phone ring. It was like really quiet, but the cashier heard it. He's like, I think your phone's ringing. So I answered. And of course, the doctor's there. And I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Like, I go, I'm checking out. I'll just be a second. She sounds like, she was like kind of ticked that I made her wait. But I ended up talking to her. It was so embarrassing, like, because you're in the grocery store and you're like walking, and people act like they're walking a little slower so they can listen to your conversation. I'm like, I think I'm leaking amniotic fluid, and I don't know. It was just like I was trying to turn my head from side to side and everything. Anyway, the doctor was like, "How long do you think you've been leaking this?" And I said, "I think a couple of days." And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to tell them you're coming to the hospital right now. I'll let them know you're on your way." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So I called my husband and he is at work and he didn't answer. I should have just called the main office line, but I just called his cell phone and I texted him and then I called my mom and told her not to freak out, but I was on my way to the hospital. So I ran home, threw the groceries in the house, and we bought milk. So I threw the milk in the fridge, and then went to the hospital. And I mean, I'd never even had like a hospital tour yet, like because I'm only 27 weeks right now, so I didn't even know where the labor and delivery department was. Isn't that sad? So I went to the emergency room, and they're like, "Oh, it's on the fourth floor." And they're like, "Are you here to see somebody?" I'm like, "No, I'm here to check in." And they're like looking at me like, "Oh," and they realized I was pregnant. And so I had to pre-register. So they brought me into an office and like sat me down for flipping 20 minutes or something, and I had to sit there going, "Yes, that's my address. Yes, that's my insurance, blah blah blah," because I haven't even registered. I haven't done anything with the hospital. Obviously, it's really early. So finally, this hospital is like on lockdown. They took me. The nurse had to use a badge and take me up to the fourth floor on the elevator, and I was all by myself. It was so scary, and I really thought that I don't know. The nurse was so sweet, and she was really talking calmly and saying, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yes." And she's like, "So tell me what's going on." She's like rubbing my arm and everything. I'm like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" Like, should I be worried? I don't know. It's just scary, you know? They bring me in, the room is really dark, and they're like, "Okay, I want you to go to the bathroom and take off your clothes." And I'm like, "Everything?" And they're like, "Oh, take off your underwear and dress into this robe and everything." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So anyway, long story short, I sat there for like 2 hours. They put all the little electrodes on my tummy, checked his heartbeat, checked to see if he's oxygenated, which I guess they can do by checking my oxygen levels, and I guess that means that he's oxygenated okay. He has a really good steady heartbeat. They said he's beautiful. Everything was fine. They did a swab test, stick like a long Q-tip thing up my hoo-ha and check that. Um, and I had to wait for lab results, and I'm still waiting there by myself, and like my cell phone's dying, and I had no like power cord or anything, so that was so frustrating. So finally they came back, and she's like, "It's negative." And I'm like, "Oh, so basically I pee my pants." She said yes. So I guess that's a relief. I need to start doing Kegel exercises apparently. Embarrassing. So anyway, it's better to be safe than sorry. I was researching stuff on Baby Center, and it was saying, "Oh, please go to the hospital. My baby's in heaven now, and I had to deliver at 25 weeks." And everything was freaking me out because I just worried myself about it, I guess. So anyway, that was really frustrating. So that happened. That was this week. Last week, I don't even remember. Honestly, I'm so sorry. I didn't write anything down. I don't remember what happened for week 26. He's moving a lot more. I can tell like he is moving all over the place. If I have a really crazy day where I'm like running all over the place, it's like I'm stressed or something, he's a little bit more quiet. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, is he okay in there?" And then I'll sit down and drink some cold water or some juice or something, and he'll just wake right back up. So he's in there all the time. He's always kicking me. So it's just really neat to feel him more, because before I didn't really feel him that much. But yeah. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys some of this little things that I got for the nursery. I guess it's just going to be a nursery video. Next week is my glucose test. I'm kind of nervous. My birthday's next week. Yay. So I have my glucose test the day after my birthday, so hopefully I don't fail it. And I also have another ultrasound, so I'll do an update video after that, which is next Wednesday, the 7th. So I'll try to do a video that day. Let's see, what did I get? So I got a mobile for the mobile, however you pronounce it, for the bedding. And it's just it matches everything. I haven't even opened everything. Like I said, it's just kind of everything's in it. Of course, it's a little ceremonial baby song. Yeah. So baby music. I've been ordering little things on Etsy and other websites to kind of complete my nursery, even though I don't have any, like, I don't have a bed, I don't have a stroller, I don't have anything. Like, I'm pretty isolated right now in my room. Like, this is, I don't know. There's just nothing in here yet. It's really depressing. My husband just wants to wait. He thinks we're gonna have some great grandiose sale at Labor Day and, you know, make out like a bandit. My baby shower is in a couple weeks, so anyway, let's see. I got my Ergo carrier. If you can see that. This is what it looks like. So it's like kind of like a limey green with some leaves or something. I don't know if I should get the infant insert or not. There's been some mixed reviews. I've had a couple friends that said you could just throw a towel, I guess, into the bottom or something, roll it up in the bottom, and it'll work the same as like an infant carrier, or infant insert. What else? Oh, I got this little sign from this website I ordered. So to complete my beachy, like under the sea theme, I got this sign and it says, "May you always have a shell in your pocket and sand between your toes." I don't know if you can see that on there. Still wrapped in plastic. I just got that. It's super cute. I ordered a different sign on Etsy and I got it in yesterday and it was totally damaged. Like flipping UPS like gouged it with something, so the whole front of it was chipped. It's a wooden sign. It's pretty big. And it's like the song, the words from the song "You Are My Sunshine." And so that was totally ripped apart. I was so depressed, and I contacted the lady I ordered it on Etsy from. I was really hoping she would like own up to it and say that she, would get me another one and bubble wrap it or something. Cause all she did was wrap it in crepe paper. And she did. She emailed me back late last night and said that she was sorry that it was sent to me that way and she would get another one out to me today. So yay. I was like, when you pay that kind of money for something, you wait all that time, you hope that it comes like in good order, or I guess good quality or something. Anyway, I don't know what else really to talk about, you guys. Everything else is going good. It's been a little cooler this week, so I've been having less swelling in my feet, which is good. Like I said, I have my updated doctor's appointment next week, so I'll talk to her a little bit more about what I thought was my amniotic fluid leaking. But other than that, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get back to you. I know I only have a couple subscribers and a couple followers, but it's neat to be able to say it out loud and like get things out. So I look forward to talking to you guys soon, and I'll give you an update pretty soon next week, so I can go over what my doctor said. And I hope, please cross your fingers for me for the glucose test that I pass. See you guys later. Bye.